All right, so I've done something that I've never done before. I started a UX Discord group. I sent out a community post not too long ago saying that I was considering doing this. I thought it would be a cool way to meet more of you and sort of have a two-way interaction versus me doing videos, which is really just me talking to you and not a lot of feedback being received other than comments. And so I put out a poll saying if people would find this to be interesting, because I didn't even know. And a lot of you said that you would find it to be interesting. So based off of your feedback, I've decided to create a Discord group. I'll be honest, I don't exactly know how this will entirely work, but maybe that's half the fun, is just trying something and seeing if it resonates with people. So what I thought I would do is just share my screen and give you a sense of at least what I'm envisioning the initial iteration of this Discord group to be. So here we are. Here is the this is on my iPad, so it might look a little different on your computer, but I called it the Designer's Den. It's not the best name. Literally, I just went to ChatGPT and put in, what are some Discord server names for UX designers? And that one at least didn't sound terribly cheesy, but I'm not totally sold on it either. So if you have any other better ideas, I'm certainly open to it, and I'd be down to change it. But yeah, I figured I'd just kind of go through what some of these tabs are. This is going to be a really short video, and I'll obviously post a link to this Discord server in the description below. So I hope that you'll join me and it won't just be me being alone in this empty server. Okay, so I have to start here, introduce yourself. So that's pretty straightforward. Say who you are, talk a little bit about yourself. I have some community guidelines here, pretty wordy, but I'd say sort of the nutshell version of it is don't be an asshole and be encouraging of others. I feel like if we all do that, then it'll be a pretty cool community to be a part of. Announcements, that's where I'll post stuff. Don't know what yet, but I've sort of based this off of other Discord servers that I've seen. So there we go. I'm doing my competitive analysis, even though this isn't really like a product that I'm selling or anything. Still always good to do some analysis, some research. All right, I'm mumbling. Okay, so then we get some design. So general, you can just talk about whatever. Ask Jansley, you can ask me, you know, whatever you want. I figured it'd be better to do it on here versus like a private message, because if you have a question for me, other people might have the same question. So I figured I would just make it a tab. Tips and tricks. If you run across anything on YouTube or otherwise, you can post it on here and help out some designers. Portfolio feedback. So I thought this would be cool. So if you're not sure about your portfolio, you could put it here, and then we as a group can just sort of give feedback on it. I would encourage the Discord server as a whole, the members of it, to give feedback. I'm not an expert, so you can post it there and I'll certainly give feedback, but I'm not like an expert in this stuff. So I would want, ideally I'm envisioning, you know, the group, whoever is a part of this, to also give feedback to those who want feedback on their portfolio. And, you know, a typical rule of thumb with this is to give more than you take. So if someone posts their portfolio, just be mindful, you know, try to give feedback if you're able to, and don't just post your portfolio just expecting things from others. So just be gracious is I guess the main thing there. Same thing with resume, no difference there. Post your resume and we'll give feedback. Project collab. This is actually sort of a newer idea that I've been thinking about. So with this, I was thinking that, you know, with my UX bootcamp, one of the biggest advantages is being with a group of designers working on a project collaboratively. So I thought what would be cool is if someone wants to form a group and work on a project, whether you want to revise an app, you know, do some sort of conceptual case study, or maybe go out and actually find an actual project to work on, you could orchestrate a group within this section, and then maybe I can create like a private little subgroup for whatever group that you create. So let's say you have, you have 4 designers. I can create like a private subgroup, and you all can just sort of go through and work out a project together. So I thought this is probably one of the things I'm most excited about, because I think it could be the most useful. Share your wins. So this is important. So any wins that you have, this could be anything from, hey, you just finished your portfolio, or you just got your first interview, anything like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be, hey, I landed a job. There's so many wins along the way that I think people don't, and even myself included, don't celebrate enough. So celebrate the little wins, and this is sort of the spot where you can do that. So that pretty much makes up the design section of the Designer's Den. Name, work in progress. And then we have the other. So this is, let's see, we have entrepreneurship. So I figured this would be a good spot if you're really into freelance or just figuring out other ways to, be a self-starter in the UX world. This would be a cool place to talk about that. Self-development, something that I'm really passionate about and something I'll probably be contributing to a lot. So just talking about different mindsets, time management, strategies to keep you organized and really just keep you engaged with transitioning into UX. Motivation, so anything that you just find motivating. This could be UX related or completely not UX related. Part of this is I want this to just be, 70% UX focused with maybe some 30% other things sprinkled throughout. So then we got funny stuff. Life is boring without comedy. So if you stumble across something funny, YouTube video, meme, whatever the case may be, again, doesn't need to be UX related. You can throw it in there. Music, I'm a big music nerd. I basically just put stuff in here that I really like. Maybe that's me being selfish, but I think a lot of people like music. So I put music in here so you can share some awesome jams, some playlists on YouTube. What do you listen to when you're cranking out some UX work? Or just what do you like in general? Random. I mean, you can just put whatever you want here, as long as it's, nothing inappropriate. And then I have a couple of voice channels down here as well. Let's Talk Shop. I don't exactly know whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go back. Oh, come on. Okay, so I guess I can't click on those on an iPad. So we have Let's Talk Shop. So that could be, I don't know what that could be. I just thought it could be interesting to do a voice chat about UX, kind of like a mastermindy kind of thing. And then I have Happy Hour. So this could be a neat thing to do. Let's be real, I don't often have a ton of plans on Friday night. I mean, sometimes I do, but on the times where I don't, I thought it might be cool to hop on here and do a voice chat and just sort of, for any of you that also don't have Friday night plans, you can hop on here and we can just sort of chat about UX stuff, non-UX stuff. It doesn't really matter. I think it'd be nice to, I don't know, just meet some of you all. So I have Happy Hour on there. Don't really know if that's going to be a regular thing, but I'd like it to be. And that's pretty much what I have so far for the Designer's Den. So if you're interested in this, I really encourage you to join. Just so I'm, again, not the only person sitting in my own Discord server. And I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you have any ideas on how to make this better, that would be great. And I think that's everything I have. So I hope to see you in the Designer's Den. If you have another suggestion for that name to make it a little more creative, I mean, I don't hate it. It's just not the best name in the world. Yeah, give me some feedback on that. But I think that's everything I have for this video. So I hope to see you in the Discord server. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Take care.